Hey friends, welcome back. My name is Anna, and this is Tales from the Craft Room. I have a couple of finished projects for you, and an update on another one. But anyway, first off, I did finish that Boo-tiful hat. Let's see. Here is what's left. I mean, there's plenty left here. I bet I can make a scarf, make a matching set, but I rather doubt I'm going to do that because scarf is too big of a project. But I will find something else to do with this. But I have plenty of this left because it didn't take very much of this yarn to make that hat. I do still have tails on the hat, so disregard that. But I did finish it. So here we go. I did go right about 9 inches. I decided not to actually go that far. I just finished off the light gray here, and it just started into the white. So the white started before I was finished with that row. So I finished off the row that the white started on in the middle of the gray. And then I pulled it tight and I closed it. So yeah, there we go. And I do believe there are 0 goofs in this hat. I think I got that all correct. I'm super stoked. This is really awesome. I like this. It does fit me pretty good, but I don't feel like putting it on right now. Sorry. But yeah, here's where I pulled it shut and tied it. I think it'll be alright. There's no hole there. And it does feel pretty tight. I'm going to take some of this tail here and weave it in some of the stitches at a later date. And then I do still have this tail down here to tend with, which I'll just weave in a little bit of that. And then I have this right here that I need to take care of. This is where the yarn had an actual knot in it, but it was not a sturdy knot. So instead of retying it, I just dropped this one and picked up this loop. It is a little loose, so it will need some attending to as well. But yeah, that's what the inside of my hat looks like. Looks pretty good, don't it? I think I did a good job on this one. I'm very happy with the way that I did this hat, going up the 8.5-ish, 9-ish inches and just pulling it shut. I think it looks really good. I might do that for the rest of my hats. I don't know, because I don't like doing the decrease. I like the way it looks, but I just don't like using the DPNs. And with the Nook, the hook itself was kind of cumbersome when you got to the, the lesser number of loops between your decreases. So yeah, anyway, I will add this. I guess my stack is up here right now behind y'all. But I will add that to my stack and add it to my stash for donations this year or beyond. I don't know. So I did start another project, and I did finish the other project. And I was going to finish another project, which, if you've been here for a while, you know I made a cereal bowl dice bag. It's all finished, except I'm not going to sew, because there's not enough room to get my hand down in there to sew the cereal onto the milk. So I found my hot glue gun and my glue sticks, which the glue sticks were the problem because I couldn't find them, but I did find them tonight. But I don't know where that dice bag has gone. I've put it someplace where I could find it to finish it later on when I found my hot glue gun and glue sticks, but I can't find it. So when I do find that, I do know where my hot glue gun is, and I do know where my glue sticks are. So when I do find that almost finished dice bag, I will get that done, and I will share it with you guys. However, the project that I did, I stopped by the Dollar Tree on the way home from church tonight. And there is one missing off this because I've already used it. But I had this bright idea. I wanted to make a bag, like a drawstring bag or dice bag or something like that. And I didn't want to do anything fancy with it, like, make a design on it or whatnot. But I had this idea to get some iron-on patches from the Dollar Tree, because we do have the space ones that we have on display, but they have more than just space ones. So I was hoping for, more of a variety. When I got to the Dollar Tree tonight, all they had was the fish. So this is the fish iron-on patches. Like I said, there is one missing. If you've seen these before, you know which one's missing. It is the dolphin. So yeah, these just stick on. They have like a little double-sided sticker thing that they stick on here with. which I did notice that when I pulled that sticker off, it did pull off part of the glue that was on the patch off as well. So keep that in mind if you do get these. I had trouble getting the glue off. I don't know. I pulled this one off too to see if I wanted to use this one, but I opted to use the dolphin. I was going to use this, but I opted to do the dolphin because I seen my local yarny friend. I sent her a picture of these, told her that I got them and what I was going to do with them, and she says dolphin. So I did the dolphin just because she suggested it. I was really wanting to do this, but I can make more. I've got 3 more patches here. This one's going to have to definitely be an orange color. I'll find it. I'll find the perfect color for each one of these. But yeah, my intentions is to make at least 3 more bags and hot glue these onto those bags. So let me show you the one that I did tonight. This is all double crochet. I started with 10, I think 10 double crochet in the bottom. I increased twice. So, and then I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. Did a row of double crochet chain 1, double crochet chain 1 and skip the stitch so that I could put my drawstring in. And then in the top of that, I did 2 double crochets in each of the skipped stitch because I like my bags to have a ruffly top, which I think it helps them to close better than if it was just the loopies that hold the drawstring. Technical jargon there, I know. I did 2 drawstrings. I think I chained 50 for each of them. So when it is completely open, which it will sit up on its own, when it is completely open, the drawstrings are taut. But when you close it, the drawstrings do that, and it kind of gives it a bag look, because I went every other one, I mean, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, like that. And then when the strings come out, there is just 1 double crochet in between them. That's just how it worked out. Like I said, it looks like a neat little bag. And like I said, I did hot glue the dolphin onto the front, or maybe it's the back, I don't know. It's one of these sides where the drawstring is, because that's where it's flat at. The other side you can see kind of tucks in. But I did hot glue the dolphin onto that. I think it looks absolutely cute. I love it. So if you were to carry it, it would look like this. I think that turned out so cute. I like it. And I made sure to, hopefully all my, like, pointies, I might need to put a little bit more up here on the snout, but the fins and the tail are all pretty good. Next time I decide to sit down and do some hot gluing, maybe when I find that other dice bag, I'll put a little bit more there under the snout so that doesn't catch on anything and come up. So yeah, that's the other project that I worked on today and actually completely finished. And I do leave the tails on the end of the drawstrings, but all my other tails are woven in. You can see inside the bag, there is nothing hanging down. So yeah, that is a finished project. I'm not sure exactly 100% what I'm going to do with these. I might try and sell it, or I might put it in a donation bag for, you know, whatever. But yeah, I really like this. I like this idea. I don't think I'll be doing this with hats, because I like to have that stretch on there. I don't know, I might. I've seen people put patches like this on hats, so we'll see. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this isn't something that definitely needs to stretch a whole lot. I mean, yeah, if they get a lot in there, it will. But yeah, I think this is so super cute. So I had fun making it too. So there's that. And then I took y'all's suggestion, which it was my initial thought as well, to use this dippity dot yarn, this right here, to start another hat. I made a hat 3 years ago, and I made a hat 5 years ago. I believe it is, according to my YouTube videos anyway, using this dippity dot yarn. And now I remember why it's been so long since I've done it, because I don't like it, which I think I did mention that. So I'm trying to debate if I want to actually finish this or just, well, I'll probably have to, because you can't frog it. But this is what I have so far. Let me get it in the right position so y'all can see. Down. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. This is the outside of the hat. And it is a little tricky working around with all those dots. However, on the inside of the hat, I think I got just as many, if not more, dots than I do on the outside. I don't know. That's what happened last time. All my dots ended up on the inside, and it just annoyed me. And being how uneasy this is to work with, I only did about a ½ an inch of ribbing, so about 4 rows. And I just started in doing the knit stitch. So, yeah, there's that. Like I said, I will probably finish this because you can't frog this because the pom-poms make it impossible to frog. So, this might take me a while, but I do think I want to start another knit hat. Sorry, allergies. They've been doing chemtrails like every day for the last 3 days across my town, and yeah, it's affecting me. But I need to find a pair of other knitting needles, like, I don't know what size, maybe my 7s, wherever I put those, I'll find them. But I want to make a hat with this big twist. The color on this is Warm Brights. I think that'll make a cute hat. And obviously hats take about 2 ounces, so that'll leave me about half of the skein left to do something else with. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I need to find my other knitting needles, which I don't know where they're at. They're not in my bag, so they're around here somewhere. That's what happens when you don't put stuff away. Stuff gets piled, and then you can't find anything. Does anybody else have that problem? I have it a lot. But anyway, that's what I've been up to today. That's what I finished, and that's my thoughts on what I started and what I want to do and what I'm going to do, because I'm going to make more of those dice bags. They're real quick and easy to whip up. So I think I'll pick my next patch and find some yarn to make a bag that'll go with the color of the fish on the patch. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you in my next video.